We're standing here at the entrance way to the pits of the Terracotta Warriors. This is a very famous tourist site here in Xi'an. It's located about an hour east of the city of Xi'an. And as you can see here behind us, it's surrounded by rugged mountains. Very scenic place. You can see why the first Qin emperor decided to put his burial place in this area. And over here we have Pit 1. So we're going to begin with Pit 1, which is an enormous hangar containing around 8,000 terracotta warriors. And then next to it is Pit number 2, which is the second largest pit, containing a more specific battle formation of charioteers and archers. And behind that is Pit number 3, which was the command center for Pits 1 and 2. So let's go. I'm standing here in Pit 1. This is where the crack troops of the first emperor were to be found. 8,000 of them, only 1,000 of which have been disinterred and reconstructed. So if you take a look here, you can see them. What you have here are formations of charioteers at the front and infantrymen. So if you take a look here at the front, you'll see 4 horses lined up in a row, and what would have been a chariot, but you can't see the chariot here. The chariots are stored in another part of the museum. Take a look. And over here you can see the remains of the soldiers as they were first unearthed. See, they had to be reconstructed by the archaeologists and put together into their original form. And here's what they looked like when they were first unearthed. You can imagine what a task it was to take all these pieces and put them together. So this is an ongoing task. They've only finished 1/8 of the entire job. We're now standing in Pit 2, which is located right next to Pit 1. It was found 2 years after Pit 1 in 1976. And this is a very particular battle formation showing units of charioteers, infantrymen, and archers. It's a lot smaller than Pit 1, and unlike Pit 1, it hasn't even been excavated yet. So there isn't much to see here. All you can see are the rows of what lying underneath you have to imagine are successive columns of charioteers. Here in Pit 2 we have reconstructions of some of the high-ranking officers. So this would be a general. You can tell from his top knot, the clothing that he's wearing, and the attitude that he sports here.
当地的，对。你看呢，这个呢叫将军，这个将军呢身高有比他个头最高，身高呢达1米96，相当于最高领门司令官。 是个双吻式的一个鹤冠，而且呢，你看这个人明显的斜了前面一点。
And here's a reconstructed figure of a kneeling archer. And you can tell by his hand position that he used to hold a crossbow, which was the favorite weapon of the Qin. And of course, the crossbow has long since eroded since it was made of wood, only the steel bolts remain. I just wanted to stop for a second to show you what it looks like outside of the pits. Here you can see, in fact, all three of the pits adjacent to each other. Behind us, behind me here is pit 3, which we're about to go into. And we just went to pit 2, which is here. And then pit 1, the enormous hangar with the reconstructed Terracotta Warriors, is over here. So let's go and check out pit 3. We're now inside the building housing pit 3. Pit 3 is a lot smaller than pits 1 and 2, and it's considered to be the command center of both pits 1 and 2. So here you'll find the remains of the general and his officers who controlled the battle formations. It's apparent that this pit early on was ransacked because very little of what was originally here remains. But as you can see below, what does remain has been carefully reconstructed, so we can get a sense of what was originally here. Take a look.